Welcome back to Arcade. I am Super Tommy, and in our last video, if you saw it, we helped someone on the Phaser Discourse channel with a sword rotating issue, given that arcade physics bounding boxes do not rotate if you rotate the sprite. That was actually quite fun. You should check out that video. We did something, or I did something that I've never done before, just on theory that it may work, and we did the implementation. And you saw the problem solving and reading the documentation. So if you are into that kind of stuff, check out the previous video. We're going to do a similar thing in this video, and we're going to help this person, Adele, I think, Adele, with this double jump problem from the HTML5 game devs forum. So the problem here, and this looks like code from the Making Your First Phaser 3 game, is to make a double jump. And so double jump, you've seen in many games, Super Metroid or any Metroid game, I think Samus can do a double jump when you get the right power up, and many other games, Castlevania, double jumps, very common. So we're gonna implement a double jump. I've done double jumps in the past. I'm pretty sure. Usually I try to make sure you cannot do a double jump, um, but we'll do a double jump together. We're gonna use the TypeScript project we did, the Making Your First Phaser 3 game in TypeScript. So we have a playlist on this playlist for this on the channel. You can check that out if you haven't. But we're gonna build off of that code. And so here it is, running already. This is just the standard, you can't double jump, Making Your First Phaser 3 game, except this in TypeScript. So let me shrink myself and then move myself to the corner over here. And this is the code that is just the Making Your First Phaser 3 game converted to TypeScript. But we're going to make it so that our little phaser dude here can jump. So the key to a double jump, and usually double jump would just work, as in most code that you write by default is not going to check that you hit the ground before jumping. But the phaser example, the phaser Making Your First Phaser 3 game example does do that. So obviously, if we just remove this, you'll see that you can do all kinds of jumps and probably too many jumps. Did I not check this step? Okay. So that is the optional chaining syntax operator for TypeScript, which just means it just checks that this is not null before it does it. So obviously, if I down, 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 look at that, I'm jumping forever. We don't want that. If I held it, the guy would continue to jump. So this is more like a jetpack than a double jump, right? So that's not what we want. But in most cases, when you first make a game, you don't really bother doing this check for the ground. At least I usually don't. So my character is always jumping forever. And then I actually have to implement it myself. But let's just put this back in from the example. It does limit your jump to one jump or jump, yeah, one jump in the air. You can't jump another time in the air, right? So the jetpack is gone. I'm holding it down up. But you do see that there is a bug in this example where if you land on a star in the air, you will be able to jump again. We'll leave it. This is different than a double jump. That's just jumping on top of something. Now, to do double jump, in this answer, this person, Geocene, does have a solution. You can go check this out. And this is probably a fine solution. We're going to do it slightly differently, and you get to see the whole process. So this is the code. We want to count the jumps. So you can do triple jumps, quadruple jumps, whatever. We're going to actually count the number of jumps. So to do that, let's just make a thing to count. Why are all my thises highlighted? Am I searching for this somewhere? Oh, yes, I had it highlighted. Okay, so let's just add here a jump count. Now, this code is still not well organized since it just followed the Making Your First Phaser 3 game one for one. If you're interested in that, do let me know in the comments below. I can do a video where we organize the code in a better fashion into multiple files and things like using constants for these keys so that you don't have to type them out multiple times and other things we can do. Let me know in the comments below if you want that. So we made our jump count variable here, and what we're going to do when, let's see, when we jump, we're going to increment this. So this dot jump count goes up 1. And so if down and touching down, or this dot jump count less than 2, right? Is that right? Watch nothing work. One jump. Nope, that didn't work. One jump, two jump, no work. So when he does land though, of course we need to, this is code that does not compile. Why did it not find an error? Just refresh. From bear, all these stars. Okay, yeah. Is down. We actually want is just down. So is that actually built in? Is just down. Is down. Okay. So let's see. Does phaser have is just down? It may. We can always write it ourselves. Let me search. Come on, I know you're building. Here we go. Just down. Is there a just down? Keyboard. Down duration. Return true if within duration. Is there a just down? Yes, just down. So this is in what? Phaser input keyboard just down. Phaser dot input. So let's see. Is jump just down? Okay. This no. Phaser dot input dot keyboard just down. So the key is this dot cursors dot up. Right? What's the error? Key undefined is not assignable. It's not defined, trust me. Okay, is just down. So if is just down, so we're not resetting jump count right now. So this, just gotta remember that. Jump. Okay, there's our double jump. It will not work again because we're not resetting jump count. Okay, so let's just, what should we do? If, well, let's see. So const touched ground or touching ground. So touching ground or jump count less than 2, you can do a jump. Now, if touching ground, I guess whenever you touch ground, we're going to reset the jump count to 0. Right, so, okay. Let's collect the star, get the stuff out of the way. Okay, I'm going to jump one time, press again, and that less than or equal to 2 because it starts at 0. Those 3 jumps that you saw. Let's collect the stars. So 1 jump, 2 jump, 3 jump, 3. Why is it still 3 jumping? 0 to 1. First jump count goes to 1. Second jump count goes to 2. Let's do some logs. I could have some logic error here. It's possible. Okay, 1 jump, 2 jump. Eh? Interesting. Console. Yeah, it went to 2. So I jumped, jump, jump, 1. Second jump, still 1. I mean, I guess it's being reset. Is that possible? Is it possible? Reset jump count. That's my dog barking. Okay, let's try the scan. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it starts out touching the ground, so yeah. I think this works. That could be wrong. So we're gonna reset if touching ground and not just is jump is not just down. 1, 2, and 3. Why is it still 3? Logic here is wrong. If is just down and not touching ground. And not touching ground and jump count is less than 2. Okay. So now I can't jump at all. My logic is wrong. So if I just don't bother with this touching ground, let's make sure I have something right here. Touching ground, touching dot down. Can I jump? Yes. And 2. And 3. Why was that 3? Oh no, not less than or equal to 2. Oh, God. Okay, okay. 1 jump, 2 jump, no 3. Okay. 1 jump, 2 jump. Okay. So let's test here. So if I go whoop, whoop. Okay. So now actually we have to be we have to be touching ground and jump count less than 2 for us to do this double jump. No, not and. Obviously, the second time it's not, or. That was right the first time. Okay, 1 jump, 2 jump, no 3rd jump. Great. I landed, 1 jump, 2 jump, can't jump, 1 jump, 2 jump. So there we go. So that is a double jump. Let's get rid of these logs. So you can, of course, use this to do triple jumps, which means you simply have to change this number. So let's say I'll just do a triple jump right now. It's going to refresh. 1 jump, 2 jump, 3 jump. Right? So you can, of course, add that to your game if you wanted triple jumps. Like in special cases when there's a power up, or even a double jump when the character collects a power up or something. So that's double jump. Now, I find these videos pretty cool. If you have some problems or don't know how to do something or want to do something but not sure how to do it, let me know in the comments below. I can see if it's something that I have an idea for how to do, and then I will make a video like this, trying to figure out how to do it live to help you solve your problem. So be sure to subscribe for more videos from Arcade to power up your game making.